Take your time. No
Assalamualaikum
rush.
everyone. My name is Badewala. I'm 14 years old. I live in Lahore. I'm a student at School Foundation level batch 7. Today is my interview with Maya. So, Assalamualaikum Maya.
Walaikum salam. Nice to meet you, Abadi Ayurveda. Ready to
How
jump
are
into
you?
the interview? I'm doing great, thanks. What about you?
I have some questions for you.
Perfect. I'm all ears. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. So, my first question is, what does the word alright actually mean in daily conversations?
That's a good one. All right is super versatile. It can be so many things. Mostly it's just acknowledging something like, I heard you, or okay, I understand. Sometimes it's agreement, like, all right, I'll do that. It can also be used to start a conversation in a casual way, just checking in on someone. It's basically a Swiss Army knife of conversational responses. What made you curious about all right specifically?
Yes. Okay. So, how did the spelling of alright become popular over time?
Okay, you mean the spelling Allright? It actually has a
Yes.
pretty interesting history. Originally, it was written as all right, two separate words, and that's how it started appearing in the 1800s. But then people started squishing it together, first with a hyphen, like all right, and eventually just all right. And now all right became standard in the early 20th century. It's basically just how language evolves. People start running words together when they say them a lot. Makes sense when you
Yes.
think about it. Easier to say, eventually easier to write. Does that answer your question, or were you looking for something else about its history?
Okay. So, is alright grammatically correct or informal?
Good question. Technically, all right is considered informal. All right, the two-word version is still the grammatically correct way to write it. All right has become super common in everyday writing and speech, though, so you'll see it everywhere. Most style guides will still tell you to use all right if you're writing something formal, but honestly, all right is totally acceptable in those casual contexts.
Okay. So, why do people prefer saying alright instead of okay?
That's interesting you notice that. It's not that people actually say online instead of okay. I think maybe there's some audio trouble. Sounds like the transcription might be getting something across there. Did you maybe mean all right instead of online? Because people definitely say all right more than okay sometimes, especially when it's quick and casual.
Yes.
You're welcome. What's the next question?
Okay. So, when did the word alright first appear in English language history?
Looks like the audio cut out on that one. Did you mean right or a different word there?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Right. The word right goes way back. It's actually super ancient. Its roots are in Old English around the 7th century. It comes from the Proto Germanic word riton, which is related to similar words in other Germanic languages. So basically, the basic idea of right has been around in English for over 1300 years. It's been through some spelling changes over time, riton at first, but it's a really old word.
Okay. So, can alright express emotions like relief or acceptance?
Absolutely. Writing is powerful for expressing emotions, relief and acceptance. Definitely. You could write about feeling lighter, like a weight has lifted when you feel relief. Acceptance might show up as writing about finally understanding something or just acknowledging how things are without fighting it. How does writing help you express those emotions, or do you prefer to talk them out instead?
Okay. So,
What's the next question on your list?
what is the difference between all right and all right?
Ah, good catch. They sound similar, but they're totally different. All right, as we just discussed, it's an affirmation, meaning okay, agreement, or understood. On the right is about direction. It means something is located on the right side. They happen to use the same words, but have completely different functions in a sentence. Think about how we use them. Everything all right, B says, turn on the right. Does that make the difference clear?
Okay. So, can the tone of
Go
voice
ahead. What's
change the
next?
meaning of all right?
Totally. Tone makes a huge difference with all right. If you say it with a happy, upbeat tone, it sounds enthusiastic, like, all right, let's go. But if you say it in a flat or hesitant way, it can sound like you're just resigned to something. All right, I guess. Even a sarcastic tone can completely change it. Like when someone does something wrong and you say, all right, that was interesting. Tone adds so much information that the words alone can't carry.
Okay. So,
Got it.
is all right used differently in formal or informal settings?
Yeah, definitely. All right is way more common in informal settings, everyday conversations, texts, emails to friends. In formal settings like work emails, academic papers, professional speeches, you stick with all right, the two-word version. It's not like using all right in a formal setting will get you in trouble, but all right sounds more polished and professional. Shows more attention to detail in your writing.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm. What's the next one
can
you'd
all
like to
right
ask?
can all right sometimes show
Could you repeat that
why
question? I'm
why
having
does
a
all right make conversation feel relaxed?
That's a really smart observation. All right, has this subtle way of smoothing things over? I think it's because it's just easygoing. It's like an acknowledgement that says, I'm with you, or I'm on board without demanding anything or putting pressure on anyone. When someone says all right after you've said something, it feels like they're giving you space to keep going. It's not judgmental or critical. What do you think makes it feel relaxed to you?
Okay. So, what makes all right a timeless and widely used expression?
You mean what makes all right a timeless expression? I'd say
Yes.
it's the flexibility, the fact that it can mean so many different things depending on context. Because it's always adapting to what people need it to say. It's stuck around for centuries and keeps finding new ways to stay relevant. Plus, it's simple. Two words that everyone understands across so many cultures. Its simplicity keeps it useful. What's your take?
Okay. How is all right used to show agreement in a discussion?
Yeah, I definitely use it as got it or okay in our conversations. It's such a natural way to keep things flowing without being too formal. It feels like a natural part of conversation. It just happens. It makes it easier to agree without having to say, yes, I agree, which can be kind of clunky sometimes. It's just convenient, I guess.
Okay. So,
Ready for your next question?
in which situation can all right sound confident?
Could you rephrase that for me? It's a bit unclear. Did you mean in which situation can it arise, like referring to a specific phrase or concept we've talked about? Or are you
Yes.
asking a more general question about building confidence in social situations? Ah, okay. So you're asking when can all right, or maybe conversation in general, help someone feel more confident? I'd say anytime someone actually feels heard when they say something and the other person responds with all right, or just shows they're listening. Those small gestures let you know you're understood. When people listen well, ask good questions, and show you respect through conversation, even a simple all right that builds trust and can make you feel more comfortable being yourself.
Okay. So this is my interview with Maya. I hope you will like it. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
This was great, Avadi Ayurveda.